Oh shit, guys. Not my account. Not my account. Okay, thank you so much to SuperAlmond for letting me use your account. Dude, your Jiang Jiuli is really insane. It's insane. It's beyond words. Okay, so let's take a look at his Jiang Jiuli over here. Look at his insane stats, by the way. So he's building him with just a pure DPS build, right? And I will talk more about that in just a bit. Okay, so here are his stats. Right, and here are his skills as well. So Sky Smash consumes 20% of your max HP. To attack one enemy deals 100% attack damage. Each 2% max HP loss increases damage dealt by 1%. Okay, we've talked about this before. A huge passive over here, but I'm just going to summarize it down to the important part, right? So basically, the lower your HP, the more stats he's going to get. And at the same time, while he's not in his demon mode, any attacks dealt to your allies will have a portion of it received by him, right? 15% of it. And the thing is, when he dies, he actually revives, so to speak. He revives into his demon mode for 2 turns, and during that 2 turns, he cannot be controlled. So he automatically attacks whoever he feels like, and he cannot counter attack as well. So you cannot use stuff like Avatar on him during this period of time. So during the demon mode, the damage that he does ignores defense, and it deals 70% of his attack damage. This is very crazy, by the way. It's super freaking insane, and we are going to take a look at this in just a little bit. And finally, Earth Shatter. Consumes 30% of your max HP to attack all enemies, deals 100% of attack damage, and each 2% of your HP loss increases damage dealt by 1%, and you taunt all enemies for 1 turn as well. So basically, if you have a sliver of HP left and you use your Earth Shatter, you're going to deal a ton of damage, because not only are you scaling off your skill itself, you're also scaling off the stat gains from your passive. But honestly, this is not such a big deal, because we are going to see exactly why he's so broken. Okay, so we're going to start off where I think he's the most exciting. So we're going to do some PvP runs, right? And this is the team that we are going to run. This is all we need, by the way. This is really all we need for a very complete and powerful team. So first, we have Ollie over here. Here are his stats. I don't really know whether he allows me to show his stats, but yeah, here you go. Here are his stats. And we are also going to be using Clara, and you understand why Clara is so important later on. And we are also going to be using Alice. Now, you might be wondering, will Alice Star Stream affect Jiang Jiuli during his demon mode? So I've tested this quite a lot of times, right? I tested it about maybe for like the past 1 hour or so, and it does not work during his demon mode. So I've tested enough to feel that it really doesn't push him to attack, right? So for example, Jiang Jiuli, when he enters his demon mode again, let's take a look at it. So basically, cannot be debuffed, cast abilities, nor counter attack. So I think it's the part where he cannot cast abilities that he is not able to join in assisting when, let's say, Alice uses her Star Stream. Okay, but anyway, the reason why this is so powerful, I should talk less. Let's take a look at his team in action, right? Now the thing is, Ollie has a speed lead, which is very important. So our Clara is going to take the first turn. She's going to buff us up, right? So this is the initial buff that we need. And here, that's where, because we have a buff, that's why her passive can go as well. So if Alice can take action at the start of her turn, grants attack up to buffed allies for 1 turn. So that's the attack buff over there. Now the thing is, we're not going to use our third skill just yet, Crystal Shards, right? Because it extends buff durations for all allies for 1 turn, and you grant them a crit rate up and speed up for 2 turns. Now the thing is, we are only going to use this when Jiang Jiuli enters his demon mode. So let's take a look at that. Well, hopefully we get to see it, right? So what we're going to do now is we're just going to normal attack, and hopefully we proc something along the way. So we're going to go for the Chloe first. We got an assist, so he got extra healing, not that it was necessary at all. But here we counter attack, and we didn't get a counter on Alice. So the thing is, Alice works super good with Astro Witchcraft and Avatara, which is what she's running with right now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, and I think we're just going to normal attack because our third skill is probably not going to do too much damage right now. So we want to save it, right? That's basically it. So I guess we can use our third skill here, take her out. Actually, you know what? We shouldn't take her out. We want her to take out my Jiang Jiuli. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to aim the donut instead, I guess. Okay. Come. Oh man, you missed. I trusted you. I have no idea how we're going to let our Jiang Jiuli die over here. Is he even going to die? No, stop aiming Clara, dude. Okay, so let's use our normal attack again. We are going to do it on their Clara. Okay, maybe I will check back in when my Jiang Jiuli actually dies, right? Okay, good. They are attacking my Jiang Jiuli now. Fantastic. And Clara, please don't heal too much. Okay, good, dude. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now we are in our demon mode, and we oh! Oh shit, that's good. Oh my god, but okay, so unfortunately what I wanted to show you is that during his demon mode, he'll get a standoff buff, and because he has a standoff buff, that's when I use my third skill to lengthen his standoff buff. Unfortunately, we're not able to see that, but you know what, let's give ourselves some crit rate and some speed up. So he's gonna move super fast, by the way. His speed right now is insane because of his passive, right? His speed is essentially somewhere around 240 or something like that. So he's really gonna do a lot of damage very soon, right? So let's take a look. right now, boom, 43k there. So this is the reason why I feel like he don't necessarily need to be on double attack percentage relics, because he's gonna do so much damage regardless, and what I feel like he can benefit from is a little bit more HP. Now the thing is, take a look at this. His passive is almost up, dude. When he takes another turn, his passive will be done. Which means that if he dies again, he's not gonna die. He's gonna go back into his demon mode and he's gonna start doing lifesteal damage on his passive, right? So that's so broken, dude. He is incredibly broken. I don't think I'm really showing how good he is right here. Okay, so now that he takes his turn, he's gonna be undying again. He's not gonna be killable, right? And now the reason why Ollie is so good here is because if let's say something goes wrong, right, and he dies during his demon mode, he's not gonna die because Ollie is gonna protect him. So that's why Ollie is so important over here. Okay, there you go. Yes. Very nice. Okay, good. Very, very good. There you go. Big damage, 47k. So, unfortunately, we can't extend the buff again because he went so fast. But that was supposed to be the goal. Okay, so let's use our normal attack. And we are not going to proc him with our first skill. So let's test this out, right? See? I mean, yeah, there is a 30% chance. But the thing is, I've tested this many times to prove that it really doesn't work. Because she only channels the other allies to attack and not Jiang Jiuli. But of course, Jiang Jiuli is not in his demon mode, then this is entirely possible. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and find some other team that has like a lot of DPS Espers, right? Not like tanky Espers. Okay, something like this. Let's do this. So, 4-man team, here we go. Oh man, so broken, dude. So broken. Okay, they're gonna start off with the Chloe Cleave. Let's see what happens, right? Honestly, I'm not too worried. You can kill anyone and the Ollie is just gonna protect my team, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are just gonna normal attack. Hell yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh no. No more. No more standoff buff. This is so stupidly fun, dude. This is incredibly fun. Okay, so the only downfall that I see with him being in demon mode is he stopped absorbing damage from the allies, right? If he continues to absorb damage from the allies, that'll be incredibly broken, man. Okay, but anyway, let's just use our buff here. Give myself a crit rate up, speed up everything. Boom! Oh my god, so delicious, dude. And the best part is, right, he has taken 2 turns during his demon phase, right? So what that means is, oh wait, did I not absorb damage from it? That's so weird. Did I not absorb damage from my allies? Okay, but anyway, I have only 2 more turns before I become invincible again. So that's pretty crazy. So honestly, in my opinion, I think Ocean Waves, right? Don't you think so? Ocean Waves might be really strong for him, because if he procs his Ocean Waves, he's gonna reduce his passive cooldown and he's gonna be so much closer to having his second skill up again. Alright, let's do this. AoE. What can you do? Super good damage. Oh my god. Honestly, Mummy, can I have him? Let's do one more. Okay, let's do another. I know I'm dragging this out a lot, but I don't have a lot of opportunity to use him, okay? Okay, oh, another thing, right? So the Longmian actually reminded me of something. So the thing is, if you stun him, that's not actually going to kill him. So I have actually tested it earlier. I'm not sure why that was the case before we got our update. Maybe they patched him over or something like that. But it is no longer a way for you to deal with Jiang Jiuli. So what I mean is that previously, if you stun Jiang Jiuli, he's not going to be able to revive. Or rather, he's not going to have his standoff buff. He's just going to die immediately, right? But that is not the case anymore. Or at least from what I've observed thus far, even if he is stunned or frozen, he's going to get out of his stun immediately, right? Okay, good. Big DPS, big DPS. Alright, come on. Yes. No, wait. No, we were so close. Yes. Come. Alright. Okay, you know what? Our Alice is way too slow, right? That's the problem here. Our Alice is way too slow, so she's not able to buff him up on time. But I guess, you know what? Let's just do this. Give ourselves a create buff. And if we proc a second turn, right? So the thing is, if she procs a second turn on her Astral Witchcraft, which she has not yet procced, she will actually buff him up with her passive again. That's insane. And here comes the big hit. But yeah, do take note that this is purely random, right? So what I think can be quite optimal for running with your Jiang Jiuli is to run Espers that reduce the cooldown of your team, right? So for example, Espers like Ahmed, Espers like Anki Chai, they will be very powerful with him because that reduces the cooldown of his passive, which is exactly what makes him so strong. Oh, there you go. Do you see that? I was frozen, but I came out of the freeze instantly, right? So that's pretty sick. Okay, get myself out of the freeze and we can finally see the buff in effect. Let's take a look at that. Okay, watch. So we're gonna use this and we're gonna extend we're gonna extend the standoff buff by 1 turn. So that means that for the next 2 turns of him being in demon form, he's not gonna be able to die unless he gets stripped. Well, obviously that's one way that you can deal with him, right? Is to just strip his buffs. But there you go. So that's one way that you can extend it, right? Extend the buffs. Pretty awesome in my opinion. Dude, this team is so sick, dude. Honestly, all we need right now is just anything else, right? Anything can do. Maybe even a hide, for example. I think a hide would be extremely powerful over here. But yeah, oh wow, 71,000, dude. But yeah, okay, so that's it for PvP. I want to show you one other thing where he's probably quite useful. And honestly, he's gonna be so good in so many places, right? I'm pretty sure that he's gonna be so good in even PvE as well. But I think what I want to show you is him as a fodder farmer without Hades relics, right? So let's take a look at his set again. He's using Thor and Fiery. Now the thing is, with his passive, he's going to be able to replenish his own HP because the damage that he does will replenish him by 30%. So let's take a look at this in action, and it's beautiful, man. So he's going to die very soon, right? But that's not going to be a problem at all. Take a look at this. He's going to come back alive. And he's... Look at the HP, dude. It just went all the way up, right? It went up by like 50%. And he's at cap right now. And now the thing is, after he takes this turn, his second skill would be up already. I can guarantee you that. Let's take a look at it, right? So his passive is instantly up. Take a look at this. Look, it's up. It's up already. Madness, dude. And here we go. Yes, into our demon mode, which is great, right? So we take 2 turns here, which reduces our passive by 2 turns, and then going to the next wave reduces our cooldown by 1 turn again, and taking his turn again reduces the cooldown by 1, and now his cooldown is 0 basically. So sick, dude. Look at that. Oh my god. But honestly, it's just in my opinion that I feel like he can do with, like, let's say crit damage and attack and HP. I think that would be quite optimal for him in my opinion. Especially if you're going to use him in PvP where enemies can just jump you, right? They can just nuke you and maybe somehow strip your buffs, and that's basically it. So yeah, oh! Dude, this is not fair, dude. This is my summon, okay? This is my summon. I'm gonna do it. This is mine. I claim it. Okay, whatever. Alright, anyway, that's the end of this showcase. Super fun. Such a super broken Esper, man. So let me know down in the comments what you feel about this Esper. He is so incredibly broken. The damage that he does is so high, and his sustainability is so strong. He is incomparable to any other Esper in the market right now. I don't even think height can compare to him in any way, shape or form. Now the thing is, he is going to be easily countered if he's on a defense team, so do take note that that is probably his weakness. But if you're using him in an offense team where the enemy's AI is no longer that intelligent, he is going to thrive very well. So that's where he's going to shine the most, and obviously he's going to shine in holo battles as well. Take note that he also has an attack lead over here for 40% in holo battles. That's insane. But anyway, let me know down in the comments how you feel about him, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Dislyte content. Now with that said, this has been Daddy Free to Play, and as always, I will see you in the next video.